Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Here we are trying out the new backdrop. If you follow me on TikTok, you'll know that I've gotten this so that I can start streaming soon. I'm going to be streaming Pokemon soon, and this is my backdrop. So I figured, I'll try filming some of my other content in front of it and see how I like it. So let me know if you like it, hate it, prefer the bookshelf. Either way, I'm still workshopping it, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today, I just wanted to give a brief update on what I've purchased recently and what I intend on reading next. So let's jump right into it. The Waves, Virginia Woolf. As many of you who have followed my TikTok or whatnot may know, I'm a big fan of Virginia Woolf and her writing, but I've never actually read The Waves, so I didn't even read the description of it. I literally just was like, oh yeah, people swear by The Waves, so I'm gonna get this and read it at some point. Next up, as once again people who follow me on TikTok may know, I've just added progesterone to my hormone replacement therapy regimen, and that has turned me feral. So as part of that awakening, I've decided that I'm going to give spicy books a try. I've never really been a spicy book reader, never really gone for it, but here we go. So with that in mind, I recently picked up Acts of Service by Lillian Fishman. Normally this isn't my type of genre. It's not part of the genre. So I actually used a trick that my TikTok mutual, the Ace of Books, Emma, uses, where I flipped to page 99 of the book and read it to see if the prose and overall vibe of the book is something that I would be into. And that's because, and she points this out, and it's a really great point, if you're far enough away from the beginning of a book is normally super polished to grab people in, but it's also not far enough into the book that there should be major spoilers happening. I don't really care about spoilers, but still, it's a great way to do it. And I opened to 99, and it touched something in me that I've been trying to put words to for a long time. So I was like, you're coming home with me. And not to judge a book by its cover, but that's pretty hot. I'm not even gonna try to lie. So I'm excited. I'll probably read this one next, now that I'm finishing up Ruth Ozeki's Book of Form and Emptiness, which, that book, it's fantastic. And I'm going to talk about it more here and on TikTok, probably ad nauseum, so get ready for that. Not going to spend too much time on this one. I picked up the final of the trilogy in the Star Wars High Republic. This is The Fallen Star by Claudia Gray. Still haven't read the second book. The first book I liked well enough. I felt that the story was interesting. Martian Rowe was starting out to be an interesting villain. I'm okay with him. My gripe with it was that the dialogue violated one of my central tenets of dialogue in that everyone kind of spoke with the same voice. They all sounded the same. Check one of my previous videos if you, as a writer, want that to not happen to your writing. But people swear by Claudia Gray, so I'm very excited to get this eventually. It's not exactly high up on my list because I still need to read the second one, but you know what? I just wanted to have it because it's the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition and it was $3 off. Look at all these stickers on my cover. Nextly? Next? I'm gonna go with Nextly. Nextly, I picked up The Morning Star by Karl Ove Knausgaard. He is super famous for having written his series of semi-autobiographical novels, My Struggle, which, bold choice on the title, Karl Ove, I'm just gonna throw that out there. But there's so much there. I've read a little bit of the first volume, and I'm like, man, this is amazing, but this is dense. And there's 7 volumes of this. So I'm hoping that this will be a nice in to his fiction, because I've read a fair amount of his essays and those are very good, very insightful. I've listened to some interviews with him and he's a very intelligent, very insightful person. So yeah, maybe this will inspire me to tackle the Goliath that is his My Struggle series. So we'll see. And lastly, this is a book called Tenderness, which Alison McLeod, this wasn't really on my radar at all until I just saw it in the bookstore, and immediately I saw the Lady Chatterley's Lover peeking out through the cover design here, and that grabbed me because I do very much enjoy that book, and the story behind it, which this gets into, is kind of tragic. So this is like a historical novel that features Jackie Onassis Kennedy and her involvement with Lady Chatterley's lover. Like, I didn't know this story, so getting to hear about the First Lady's crusade in a way to make this book much more available and accessible in the United States, even after D.H. Lawrence had died a pauper because of this book. I'm super intrigued, and good historical fiction, if you can find it, is like unlike anything else in the world. I think of William T. Vollmann's The Dying Grass, which is a staggering achievement, not just because it's 1,400 pages long, but because of like how well researched it is. So I'm really hoping this one here is the same level of research, the same level of care that went into that, but around banned books, which is something that I'm very like invested in. So yeah, Tenderness, Alison MacLeod. There can be only one MacLeod. Highlander. And that's it for my recent pickups. Yeah, shorter video. I'm just trying to find my rhythm again now that I'm settling into my new job. I know I've said that like 6 times, but I promise you, you're gonna get more videos here. I promise you. Yeah, I've scheduled time in and everything, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. But as always, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you want to follow me on the other places or even here, subscribe here. Hit me up on TikTok, Gen Insight, Instagram and Twitter, Gen_Insight, and Twitch. By the time this goes out, I will be almost streaming Pokemon. I've scheduled it in. I'm really big on schedules now, but I'll be streaming Pokemon and like just chatting with people because like, yeah, I want to do that. I love you guys and I want to talk to you more, and I feel like that's a chill environment to do so while doing something that I clearly very much enjoy. So yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing and following, and I'll catch you next time. Love you.